Hey guys, this is Super D, otherwise known as Brian in real life, IRL. So many of you asked about stringing a guitar. Now we got our guitar lessons starting soon, and I would like to give you some instructions on how to string an acoustic guitar. Okay, during the lessons we are going to be learning from an acoustic. Now if you have an electric, that's fine, you can use that as well. Today I'm going to show you how to restring an acoustic. So here I have a Martin, and if you look on the neck here, you will see the strings on the tuning knobs, and the strings should be running on the inside of the tuning knobs. Okay, and you'll notice that this one here, the little string here, which is your E string, that is actually on the outside, because I got a little helper to help me tune one day, and they wound it the wrong way. So you don't want to make that mistake. It needs to be on the inside, and it holds it close down to the frets. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to loosen the strings. You can do them all. People say different things. Some people say to only loosen a few, or the ones that you're changing at the time, but it really doesn't matter. Another thing to note is I'm laying mine on a towel so that I don't scratch my guitar up. If you have one of these, it's just a winder, tuning knob winder, it makes it a lot simpler and quick. So you can unwind those. We'll take that right off here. Okay. Now follow the string down to this end of the guitar, and you will see we have the pegs on the bridge that are holding the strings in. So if you do have a tool, you can also use some pliers. Just be careful if it's an expensive guitar to remove the pegs. All right, so we're just going to remove those out, and they remove out like this. So you can do one string at a time, or you can do all of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change one string just for the purpose of showing you guys how it works. So the strings that I'm going to put on this guitar are the Martin Acoustic SPs. If you're a beginning guitar player, the lights are good on the fingers. They're easier on the fingers than the heavier string. However, you tend to sometimes bend the string, so mediums might be okay if you can deal with those. There are other strings like the elixirs that have a coating, a wax coating on them that are a little easier on the fingers as well. So I'm going to open these guys up. And what you'll notice inside the pack, you're going to have, most of them will have the size at least of the strings. They'll also have, most of them will have like it'll tell you which string it is, the 6th string, 5th string. First thing I'm going to do is put the string back in the bridge with the peg. And you'll notice that the peg itself has a notch in it. And so what you want to do is you see the string has a round end on it. You don't want to put it in there sideways because it causes the string to kind of get loose as you're tuning. So you want to kind of put it along like this. So what I'll do is I will kind of push down, kind of holding the string tight, and push down into the guitar while holding onto the string until it's kind of firmly in place. So that's that part. Okay, so back on the top side of the guitar, we're going to line up our tuning knobs here so we can get the string in. So we're going to go and just put it in the hole. There's a little big hole here. Alright. We want to be able to twist it around at least twice, so you know, on the strings here you might want to just kind of about this much distance to the edge of the guitar. That'll let you loop it around twice. So what you want to do is lock this in. So how we're going to do that is we're going to go under the string. I'm going to pull really tight and go back up. And that's going to lock that string in when it starts twisting around. So we're going to hold some pressure on this while we're twisting the tuning knob. Okay. Now I got a little bit of pressure on that, so I can hold this while I'm turning. It's not going to go anywhere now. I'll twist it in there. Good. So I'm trying to keep it below that string here, so I can get my 2 turns in. There we go. And new strings are going to stretch pretty good, so this will help it stay locked in. So new strings, you're going to have to tune it a lot, keep tuning it, but hopefully this will reduce that because it won't slide as much. That kind of locks it in place. You'll do that on each one of these strings. Same thing with the pegboard. Same thing with the tuning knobs here. So once you have this string sitting out here, we want to clip that extra string off so that it doesn't poke us, and you can get that real close down here. If you have any left over, you can just kind of bend it down. You probably want to use something to bend it down with, not your finger. That'll scratch you, so get that out of the way. Okay, so that's pretty much it. The next thing you're going to want to do is tune it. I actually tuned it almost just right, but if you have a tuner, this is a Snart tuner. You can get those on Amazon for fairly cheap, and you can see this low E string here is what you'll be tuning up. A lot of times I will tune by ear and then tune it, and I did get it closed already. So if you hear the G chord, it's pretty close already. And that was just by ear, so let me see here. Oh, a little short. There we go. That's where you want it, right on the middle there. So. All right, so that's pretty much it. I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Later.